Francisco. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler Mahle. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball.
The 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Ball.
Payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Adames the throw to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Juan Soto now. Watching this guy taking at bat is basically a free hitting lesson.
Yeah, he makes pitchers come to him, which just isn't fair. You don't want to throw him strikes, but you're not going to get him to chase either.
Hee-haw!
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Nope, he held back. And there's a ball. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Bo Bichette, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Two down, nobody on. And takes low for ball one.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
No, that's out.
Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. We're midway in inning number one. No score. We go to the bottom of the first, and towing the slab, Freddie Peralta.
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Willie Adames stands in. Peralta making his first start of the year. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Devers now.
Low ball.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the Giants lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Luis Ariz stands in. He was late there, strike 1. Runner at second here, one gone.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And that skips into dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Line drive. And there's 2 down.
Batting fourth, third baseman,
Now Matt Chapman at the plate.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That's the ball.
Just missed. Fastball is outside.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Man on second, 2 down. That's to third. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Luis Robert Jr.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Oh and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. ground ball left side. One out in the second.
Batting fifth, first baseman, Brett Beatty.
So up next, Brett Beatty.
Let's go, Tyler.
Malley, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either.
That's a ball.
Even some of the
Outside.
best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. 2 down, base is empty. So up next for New York, Mark Vientos.
Ball.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Wood.
No score here in the second. Swing and a miss at a slider. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Chapman over to first in time. That ends the frame. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Oracle
Leading
Park
off,
and
the
digging in
Giants.
for San Francisco,
Right
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee.
Foul ball there.
No, that's down. Ball.
Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Ball.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
Makes the catch for the out.
Batting sixth, left fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Here's Elliot Ramos.
Here, what?
Fastball in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
1 down. So here's Bader now.
Hey, ha!
Here comes the 0-1. Bader
What you got?
tries to hold up, appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And the 0-2. Ball one there. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's 2 down.
Batting 8th, catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 1-1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Stays alive. The next offering misses. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the 3rd out. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now 1-0. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Marcus Semien. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Just missed.
Ball.
Fouled off down the right side. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right field. Lee on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Then there's 1 down.
Batting 8th, right fielder, Carson Benj.
Carson Benj getting ready to hit. Up and in. Ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
A flip to the pitcher covering. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Batting 9th, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Stepping in, Francisco Alvarez.
No, that missed.
Catcher
That's a ball.
challenge. We'll take another look. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
The 0-2. That one just misses.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And that's outside.
Ball outside.
Now here's a flare off the bat. Brings it in for the third out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Set for the bottom of the third, and digging in for San Francisco, Gerard Encarnacion. Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. He hit a leadoff double in the bottom of the first.
That's the ball.
The next pitch misses.
Down. Ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And another ball. Encarnacion gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
First and second, no outs. Here's Rafael Devers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And a foul ball. First and second, no outs. Here in the last half of the third. On the ground to short, could be 2. On to Simeon. Relay to first, double play.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Second baseman, Luis Arias.
And up next for the Giants, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 1.
Outside, ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Runner at third, 2 away. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Yeah, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
So 2 down. Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts.
Hee-haw!
The 0-1.
Hey, right.
That's the strikeout for Chappie. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. here in San Francisco. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Lindor, 32 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. In the air to left center. Ramos under it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball.
The Mets yet to pick up a hit here. That's outside. Ball two. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And that one is off the top of the wall. Not stopping. He's going for three. And he's got himself a triple.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
One down, runner at third. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball, that's outside.
So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. Top half of inning number 4.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Next offering is down low. Ball 3.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a payoff pitch. Got him. 2 down.
That's about as nasty of a split as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Luis Robert now grounded out his first time.
Here.
Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And ball 1.
That's down.
The 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs with a runner at third.
Ball.
And the 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1 hit in the inning, a triple, but they leave him stranded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Giants 2 and the Mets nothing. Bottom 4 and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Well, Well, these Giants showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Elliot Ramos, the next Giant to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
2 outs, base is empty. Harrison Bader digs in now. Fly to right his first time.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Two down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
No,
Just
that's
missed. Bullpen action for the Giants for the first time. Eric Miller, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Baraki, the power lefty, up as well. And the 1-0. Fouled off. He was late. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Nice grab to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Mets.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And now it's Mark Vientos. First time up, he grounded to 3rd.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Pitch misses.
Ball.
And the count 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Not close with that one. 2-2.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next
Only
for the
2
Mets,
hits allowed so
second
far
baseman,
tonight, Boog, so I don't
Marcus
think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Now it's Marcus Semien. Flied to right his first time. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man at first, one away.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. To Adames, that's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Giants 2 and the Mets nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Herrera Encarnacion, the next Giant to hit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's a foul ball. You'll one. Late with the swing there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He worked the outside corner of the plate, and he kept it around the knees, both with the fastball and with the off-speed pitch.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Bailey stands at first with 1 out. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball 1. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Devers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And this gets away from Alvarez. No advance, though. Two and one now. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That's off the mark. Full count now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And ball
Ball
four,
four,
two
runner take your
aboard.
base.
First and second, 2 outs. Luis Arias, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. The Mets have some action going in their pen. Luis Garcia, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Lovelady getting cranked up as well. The Giants trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0. That one in there across the letters.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Next offering misses, and now 3-1. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for the Giants, third baseman, Matt
Manager out of the
Chapman.
dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That does it for Freddie Peralta. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Luis Garcia.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Matt Chapman to the plate in this high leverage situation. This one in the air, center field. Robert drifts towards it. And that will end the inning. Giants leave them loaded, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here in San Francisco. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for
Eric
the Giants,
Miller into the
number
game.
68.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Digging in, Carson Benj. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Just missed. The lefty, the 1-0.
That's a
Action
ball.
in the pen down there. Keaton Wynn, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Gage getting loose as well. Here's a 2-0. Hit in the air, center field. Bader on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
So digging in, Francisco Alvarez. He's 0 for 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first and hustling for second. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
One out, runner at second. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Bailey has a beat on it. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto, 1 for 2. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Miller, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you.
Base hit into center field. Here comes Alvarez around third. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's a 1-run game.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Bo Bichette.
No, that's out.
The 1-0. Fastball
Ball
is outside.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Fouled off left side. The Mets with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Good eye right there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Luis Robert Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. Got it. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the Giants 2 and the Mets 1. Back here in San Francisco, and digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
On the ground, a sliding stop, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, and now Bader up to the plate. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Out number 2.
Up next for the Giants, catcher
Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Man at second. Fought off foul. Swings and misses. That is the inning. One left for San Francisco. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the seventh. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets.
What?
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball.
That one misses. Now 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Brett Beatty will hit next.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The Giants holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Eric Miller gives way, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Keaton Wynn will take over here.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now it's going to be Mark Vientos. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Wynn, 28 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2018. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
That's a ball.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Struck him out looking. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for the
We're
Mets.
back in a new pitcher
Number
here to start the
55,
bottom of the 7th. Richard Lovelady. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Herrera Encarnacion now at the plate.
First baseman, Gerard Encarnacion.
Ground ball right side. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Giants, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Next to hit, Willie Adames. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brooks Raley, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Razabon warming up as well. The 0-1. Chopped to third. Vientos. And they get Adames for the out.
Up next for the Giants, designated hitter, Rafael.
2 down, bases empty. And next is the designated hitter, Rafael Devers. First offering way inside, almost got him. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Giants go down quietly, but they still lead it 2-1. Back here in San Francisco, ready to begin the 8th. Marcus Semien getting ready to hit. Fastball for a strike. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Ryan Walker, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Now he breaks his bat. And a quick out, number 1.
Next to the net, right fielder, Carson Bench.
Now at the plate, Carson Bench. First pitch swinging. High fly ball, right field. 2 away down.
Up next for the Mets, catcher Francisco Alvarez.
So up next, Francisco Alvarez.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. Gets the outside corner with that one.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And a swing and a miss, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Giants 2 and the Mets 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And digging in for San Francisco, Luis Arias. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Carrying well. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. He nails one out to right. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation and the ball get out of the ballpark. for him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Ball.
Chapman in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-0.
Ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Nolan McLean, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Swings through that one for strike one. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Up next for the Giants, right fielder, Jung-Hoo.
Here's Jung-Hoo Lee now. He was asked to rank his all-time favorite players last year.
Oh, yeah? Who made the list?
Well, his dad, of course.
That makes sense.
He also said Ken Griffey Jr., Ichiro,
Outside. That's a ball.
Ha-Sung Kim, and himself.
I'd say that's a pretty good list.
This one in the air, center field. And there's two away.
Up next for the Giants,
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Richard Lovelady out of the game. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
now pitching for
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Nolan McLean.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. He's already homered here in this one. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. This is off the inside, and the count is 2-0.
Yeehaw!
Next offering is down low. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground right side, Simeon. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. Last chance coming up here for the Mets.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Giants,
and on the mound is the closer,
74,
Ryan Walker. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball!
The shortstop
ball.
takes the ball. Rip, but it curls foul. Fouls one off. 2-2. just
the ball.
missed. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one lifted to left. Ramos gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And
That's the ball.
downstairs. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Two balls, no
Down,
strikes
ball.
to count. And another ball. Drilled out towards left center field. Bader going back on this one. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter Bo Bichette.
So they're down to their final out. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets.
Ball.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Two down, nobody on. That one way outside, and a count 2-1. Foul ball. The Mets down to their final strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
So a man aboard. Here's Luis Robert. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In the air, right field. Lee should have this one. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching and defense in this ball game. And when you have a low-scoring game, it's imperative that the players stay on their toes, ready to make plays behind their pitcher. And they did exactly that. It's an excellent win. Everyone goes in the clubhouse feeling really good about themselves.